Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Monarch's Way. It's quite pretty and algae filled. There's this bit's just the algae filled bit. The rest of it though is not algae filled, it's beautiful Cotswoldian adventure for this year anyway. If you didn't watch last year's video, feel free to check it out. There might be a little ping here or over there or somewhere. Started off in Worcester last year and made my way all the way to Bromsgrove. It was 133 miles and it was absolutely amazing. Very eventful. Hopefully this year's adventure not as eventful. Going to be doing another 8 days from Bromsgrove. I just left a little while ago, been hiking for a bit. I'm going to be getting to Yate. We're going to be going through the beautiful Cotswolds. I can't wait. I love the Cotswolds. So many awesome areas I'm familiar with and I'm going to be passing through, including Cirencester, which is where I discovered the Monarch's Way. There's a cute little tablet. Looking forward to continuing the adventure. Pumped, warmed up, ready to go. The sun is blastingly hot today. It's supposed to be even hotter tomorrow, but then it does cool down significantly and the rain starts coming in. So do have my poncho with me. I've also got Camelback this time around. Last year I brought the water bottle, litre water bottle, and I just used that. But I thought the Camelback seemed like a better choice. I just want to be able to hold more water. I feel more comfortable holding water instead of hoping that I find a water source and only have a litre to drink. Not good. A lot of dehydration issues last year, so hopefully that's going to resolve it. Because of my recent trip to the New Forest with my litter picking excavates, I am noticing way more rubbish here or there. Although it's not crazy, but there's still sort of the occasional piece here or there that kind of I lock into, which has been fun. Although I will admit, it's nice not to have to worry about carrying a rubbish bag and having to litter pick and crazy like that. I mean, it was an enjoyable trip, but it is hard on the body, I'm not gonna lie. This is way simpler, and not to mention, I just get to take in nature on this sort of trip. It's much more chilled out. Taking a break, got a snack bar, got some extra food in my backpack as well, some nuts, some extra bars. Slowly running out of water though. I think I might have a litre to half a litre left. A lot of the water sources I've come across are dry, unfortunately, so I might have to just use someone's tap if I come along one. Lucky for me, I found this quaint little water source. Gonna just test it out with the membrane first, just to see if there's any bits in there. Yeah, it looks pretty clear to me. Yeah, there's no big bits in there, which is the only reason this is really used. I haven't primed this though, so I don't think anything's going to come through this anyway. Yeah, you're supposed to prime it first. I completely forgot to do it. I reckon 2 will be enough. I'm not too worried. It's not the dirtiest water ever. So I'm going to leave it in there for about an hour. So I'm going to set a timer for myself. It's going to suck not being able to drink any water for an hour. What you're supposed to do is give it a good shake as well. But naturally, this is just going to shake round as I walk, so I don't really need to worry about that other than I'll just give it a bit of a shake now just to move things around a bit. Oh, it feels amazing having a full Camelback again. I say that, there was quite a bit more left than I thought. It took me a little while to finish off the rest of it, which is quite reassuring to know that. Again, the more experience I get with this thing, the sort of more attached I get to sort of its mannerisms, as it were. It's like it's got emotions or something. It's fine. It's not like I talk to my Camelback or anything. Got that water just in time before a boatload of people turned up, so that's good. Ugh. I shouldn't really be jumping off steps like that. I'm gonna hurt myself. But you know, I'm just in a good mood, you know? I'm just in the thrill of the adventure. I'm really getting into it. My heart's pumping, blood's flowing, I'm feeling alive. Everything feels good right now. Good rush. It's a great day for it as well. Nice overcast weather, not too warm. I've put the sun cream on anyway. Although I don't have too much of it left, so might need to get some more. But saying that, it's going to be a lot more horrible and rainy over the next sort of, well, rest of the week is going to be a little more rainy. I wouldn't say horrendous, but still something to consider. I don't know where I'm taking these conversations sometimes. I'm just going for it. Not worrying about it. Screw being perfect, you know? Screw trying to say things the correct way or trying to just be, you know, YouTuber-y. I'm just going to say what I want to say, how I want to say it. It's just the best way to do things, I think. It's easier. Tirade over. Over and out. But still here, though. I think I found myself an excellent opportunity to get a beverage or something cold to drink. There's a cafe here, and there's also some bouncy castles, which is kind of fun. Love finding cute little cafes like that, really feeling rejuvenated now. Didn't get any food, I've got enough provisions on me, I just needed some fluids. Don't like recording when there are people around, I don't want to freak them out. Just feels weird. Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. Got about 7 more miles to go, I would say. Getting close to the 10-mile mark. Getting a cool view up here. Check that out. I got a little lost, I don't know where I'm supposed to go from here. Down? I don't want to go down. Down sucks, because then I have to go up again probably. Supposed to be going down here apparently, there's something to the left. This is going to be fun, I got a bit of a ramp here. I don't know if I should be recording this or no. Nah, I'm not doing that. I'm way too heavy for it. Been chilling out here for a little bit. I think it would be a pretty cool place to wild camp though. Too early into the trip. I still got quite a few miles left to do, so I won't be doing that, but it's quite nice here. The water's good now, I've been drinking that. Tastes clean. The sterilizing tablets have like a funny little aftertaste. I quite like it in a weird way. It's not like a nice flavor or anything, it just tastes clean, right? It's sort of reassuring. My feet aren't feeling too bad, but it's good to just take as many rests and breaks as I can get away with. I don't want to do the same thing I did last year where I just overworked myself. Admittedly, I think that was mostly just my shoes falling apart and causing damage. Whereas these boots are fantastic, obviously the insoles as well. Probably should have bought new insoles, they're still good. I say I'd probably just replace them after this trip. Alright, I found my spot right here. Looks pretty good. Basically gonna line up the tent. I've got the Snugpack Iron Sphere, the coffin tent. So I think lining up along there looks pretty good to me. It's a beautiful area. Very tranquil, very peaceful. Amazing. Only done about 15 miles today, so not too bad. Feeling a little rough. But I think it's just the first day is always a bit tricky, so getting over the hurdle of the first day is the first challenge. I'm not gonna lie, I really want to just wash up, get changed and go to sleep, but it is important that we have some dinner. Stop wasting that. I'm actually glad that was really quick though. Let's have a look at this. Part of me feels like I might be able to sleep in here for a little longer than normal. All right, that's looking good. Let's give that a taste. Yep, ready to go. Warm. All right, I'm gonna eat this and then I'll meet you in the tent. Hello. It's so spooky looking. Using the red light as a way to... Whoa! Oh, wait, can I get like a Hannibal Lecter mask going? Right, hello, how you doing? Can I just do... You can't see my mouth, but you can like see my eyes expressing itself. Anyway, screwing around too much. Amazing day out, I feel really good. Definitely earned this rest though. Looking forward to tomorrow. I might be able to have a little bit more of a lie, and this feels like a really good spot, so I might risk it. This is probably freaking people out, of just this disembodied red head. Right, I guess I'm gonna go then. Awesome day out. I'm gonna see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Good morning, everyone. Leave no trace. I slept pretty well last night. There's always a little bit of anxiety on the first day of getting to the first campsite and hoping it's nice and chill. This one, splendid, absolutely fantastic. And I think I might be able to get to this point I wanted to stop at today, because it's only 10 miles, but I'm probably going to get there around about 1 or 2, which is too early, I would say. Not only that, but it's going to be such a nice day today. I put the sun cream on, nice sunny weather for the whole day. I'm probably going to have to put a second layer on as well. And I really want to take advantage of that, so I think I might just do like a proper push day, just get as many miles as I can get done. I'm feeling good. Feeling mentally very peaceful at the moment. And my body doesn't feel too bad either. Little bit of pain on my back right foot, but I think it was just chafing. The socks I had on had worn down, so there's probably just some chafing on the inside. It should be all right. Put a plaster on if it gets that bad. Water's running a little bit low. I'm getting close to Alcester. I remembered it this time. Hey, there you go. Getting it in my head a bit there. Some really weird... Can you hear that? It's like crackling noises, like Rice Krispies or something. What is that? Places like this make me nostalgic. Used to work at a tipping hall, or a waste transfer station, I should say, and the tipping hall looked kind of similar to this, although a lot bigger, and the push plate at the back was much larger as well. And the pigeons love it here, apparently. Just made it into Alcester. Looks like there's plenty of shops and cafes open, so see if I can find some food and resupply. A trig point right here. Where am I? There's nothing on the map to signify what this is for. I don't feel like I've really earned this summit, so I'm just going to touch it anyway because I can't help myself. Ugh, there we go. Feeling refreshed, hydrated, full. Definitely full. That breakfast, actually, I had to really fight to get the rest of that down. Really surprised I wasn't that hungry. But thirsty I am, full of mineral water. I got this orange juice I've been sipping on the way. It's still nice and cold right now, and I kind of want to finish it before it gets too warm. Won't make it into the Cotswolds at the end of the day, but I am hoping to just keep going until sundown. I just love it. I'm already in day 2. What happened yesterday? It just went by like that, I swear. I'm going to get to the end of this adventure and wonder where the hell it all went. Like last year as well, just always goes by in a flash. Always a lot to think about on these trips as well. Mine's just thinking about the past, the present, the future, all over the place. It's really nice. And also ideas for the channel as well, obviously, of course. I don't know if it's just this heat or the meal I had about an hour ago now. I'm feeling really, really tired. Whew, taking a break at the moment. Just lounging around here. I've been keeping my hoodie up to get out of the sun a bit. Really sapping my energy levels. I don't think I'm dehydrated. In fact, I think I'm quite overhydrated maybe. I've been drinking a lot. Probably give it a 30 minutes. 30 minutes, just chill out. Maybe let the food digest a bit more. Maybe that's the issue. That was a good rest. I needed that. About 30 minutes. Feeling way better now. I think I just needed to sit down for a little bit, you know. Probably getting a little bit of mild heat stroke is more likely what was happening there. Feeling pretty good. I'm going to put my hey, hi, what do you do? Sound like a minion then. Don't bear me any mind, ladies. You just stay right there. Oh wait, ladies? Yeah, ladies. Okay. For a second there, I thought I was a poor judge of cow, Richter. I really do like the idea of going for a quick dip. Nice way to cool the body down a bit. It does feel really nice. This is awesome. This is great. It reminds me of Malta. It's probably the last time I actually went into the water, to be honest, was Malta. A couple years ago now. The water there was beautiful. Crystal clear blue. Even the fishes will swim around you as well. Way better than this water, but it has the same refreshing feel though. I say that, the water at Malta was way better. Way more refreshing. But this is good in the moment, especially in this heat. It's a nice little treat. I think I'll get out of here though, dry off, and then get back on the journey. Got a beautiful tree here as well underneath me. Or above me, I mean. Every fence I'm going for at the moment has this just tiny gap that I can't get through. I have to be climbing over these fences. Come here, what are you doing there? What are you doing? Come along with me. Let me show you an adventure. This is the forested area I was talking about. Just made it to the 10-mile mark today. It's very, very heavily vegetated. I think a little bit further up, it might open up a little bit. It wasn't too bad as I was coming in. Yeah, this whole place has a don't camp here vibe to it. Just got a feeling, you know. The people who own this land really don't want you here. So definitely going to respect that. Just about to make my way through Snitterfield. It's a funny name, I'm sure if I'm saying it correctly. And then from there, that will be the corner where we start going down to Stratford-upon-Avon. So that will be sort of the last stretch, the last big stretch for today. So looking forward to that. My legs are feeling a little tired and my feet are a little sore. Although these big breaks I've been taking have been fantastic. A great way to sort of take the edge off for a bit, like a 30-minute, 45-minute break. Really helps to rejuvenate the body, and I feel brand new again for an hour before I start falling apart. I'm tempted to stop, to be honest, but still got quite a bit of walking left to do. Green gates. Yeah, nah, mate. I think I saw something else a little while back called like Red Roof, and it was brown. There's Bromsgrove. Alcester, there we are, right there. For some reason this map's really hard to read, it's kind of squished. There we are, right there. Oh wow, just before Stratford-upon-Avon. That's kind of fun. And then we're going to go all the way to around about here where Yate is, just before Bristol. So we got a long way to go. Alright then, I found myself with a little bit of good fortune. Just came across this campsite, Apple Farm. Gave them a bit of a ring, £15 a night, score, done. I'm just a little bit away from Stratford. Not too far, but roughly just behind the 32-mile mark. And you know what, I think having a nice campsite is going to feel really nice, because I'm not feeling good about any camping positions or any camping spots after Stratford, so I think we're good here. Right, tent's all sorted out. I'm going to get some water. Oh, I found a tap. That'll do. These things look locked. Oh no, okay. What is this for? Ah, okay. This is like a cute little private shower or something. Hello, there's me. Okay, got the water. I'm gonna get some dinner going, I think. Actually gonna be in the Cotswolds tomorrow, which is really exciting. You're gonna see the difference as well. You'll feel it immediately, I think. Just sort of the building styles. It's just got a nice feel to it. I mean, I say that, I'm probably over-exaggerating it. It was similar to what we've already done. But I like the place, so it's going to feel magical to me. It's all in here, and that's all it ever needs to be. Once I get this dinner out of the way with, I just need to get dressed and just relax. It's nice. I got loads of time today. Probably a full 12 hours of just sitting around in this tent, which is kind of a nice feeling. I mean, I obviously want some decaf, so let's just grab a normal bag, I would say. Some decaf bags, so yeah. And then we got the powdered milk. Oh God, that's a lot though. Maybe I should have, that's a lot of powdered milk. You gotta wait for a little bit for all the powdered milk to kind of dissolve. Proper good tea right there. I don't know why I'm not in frame fully. Hi, you good? I'm doing a great job with this whole recording thing. Not feeling that bad at all. My body feels great. I would like to do a big day. Could be tomorrow, to be honest, since it's okay weather tomorrow, potentially. So I really want to take advantage of that. The only reason I didn't keep going today was because this campsite turned up and it's basically the perfect spot, so. I'm all cleaned up and ready to go. Just about to hop into the tent. Ready to just lie in this tent for probably the next 12 hours. It's coming up to 9. I'm probably going to be in here for a while. Nice little lie-in. I don't need to leave the campsite until 11, so I don't know if I'm going to leave at 11. I might leave at 10, but we'll see. I'm probably going to get up at 9, but whatever I feel like at the time, you know, I'm just going to chill out. I'm going to do whatever I want, you know. Screw planning ahead. Planning ahead for losers. Right. Yeah, sure it is, but anyway, good night, and I'll see you tomorrow for more Monarch's Way, going in to the Cotswolds. Extremely excited. I'm going to see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Good morning, everyone. It's currently 20 to 8. I was aiming to have a little bit more of a lie-in this morning. However, I'm kind of ready to just get up and go, to be honest. I'm not too far away from Stratford, and I'm really excited to make my way over there, get a nice coffee, maybe a cafe meal. That sounds really good right now. Maybe get some provisions as well. Got a bit of cleaning up to do. Fill up the water as well in my camelback and get going. So let's just go ahead and do that. I want to get out of here. And all good to go, cleaned up, ready. Gonna fill up on water, gonna get rid of some rubbish, and then continue the journey. Day 3 already, amazing. You know, yesterday I somehow completely missed this. Got a pretty big looking monument over there. Kind of wondering if I could get to it. This thing is absolutely massive. Insane. Crazy. That looks absolutely insane. I've run into an interesting predicament with my tripod, which is that this thing kind of falls out by itself after a while. It looks like the threading on it is just kind of bolded over time. What I could do, put that in there, kind of catch it a little bit, and then I do have some tape. If I keep it nice and tight though, maybe it'll be alright. Okay, I'm going to see if that holds. If it doesn't, then I might have to just throw it away and buy a new one. That's why I take the tape though. You never know when you're going to need it. It's mostly there for adding a waterproofing solution if I need to tape up my waterproof or anything on my tent or anything like that. But in these situations, it is pretty handy, assuming that actually sticks. Look like a hooded weirdo right here. I'm trying to get out of the sun a bit. Got some extra provisions after the coffee, or after that cafe. That was really nice as well. It was a very chill place. One of my favorite parts of the trip is just going to sort of a small little cafe and just chilling out and experiencing that. Got this mango protein thing. I need to get more protein, so that's gonna be good. Mango protein, great. I thought my camelback's still mostly full, so all I got was just this energy drink. I went to Stratford and all I got was this lousy energy drink. The camera doesn't quite capture how much of a climb it is though. I mean, I say that, it's like 50 steps, but you know, I'm over exaggerating it for effect. Whew! Stratford was cool. Really nice place to go for like a day trip or something like that. If anyone's not been there before, recommend it. Looks pretty cool. They got a Ferris wheel. Couldn't get too close to it. I mean, I could, but I'd get a bit too far away from the path, and I gotta get going. Talking and doing this at the same time is not a great idea. Tripod's working quite nicely. This tape's holding it quite well. It has a twisting mechanism at the end here, so you twist the knob here, and that's how you extend it. And I think just over time doing that a lot has just sort of withered away. So I'm just going to keep it in this sort of lower configuration. It just means it won't be as high up shots. I'm hoping it stays together though, because I like the walkaway shots. They're really a big thing for me. I do enjoy them. Got around about 2 miles, I would say, of this boring ass bike path to go through. I'm trying to slow down a bit because I'm walking too hard again. I keep talking about this and I feel like the more I talk about it, the more it might get into my brain. I'm walking too hard. Now my feet feel fantastic. My back muscles as well, shoulders, knees and toes. They all feel pretty good. In fact, I'm really surprised at how much better my body is this year compared to last year. Definitely have improved in a lot of different ways, strength and endurance wise, so exceptionally happy about that. But especially my feet. These boots are a match made in heaven, I think, compared to last year. Just way more comfortable. I'm not sure what mile I'm at right now. I should probably check while I'm here. Hi, how you doing? I hope you're having a good time. I most certainly am. Around about 35 miles in, so not too bad. Get to that 40-mile mark, that'll feel pretty good. And then from there, I'm hoping to get to the 48-mile mark. That would feel pretty damn awesome. Maybe even the 50, but I think once I get to the 48 mark, or close to it, I'll start thinking about pitching a tent. Found this along the trail, definitely stopping here for a drink. That train cafe was awesome, exactly what I needed to sort of break apart this kind of straight bike path. I got a lot more hiking to do still. I think it's like I still got like 10 miles or something like that. Not too long until I get to the Cotswolds though. The hope is I can get past Chipping Camden. So just a little bit past that will be the 48-mile mark. And there is a shop there, so I'll be able to stop for provisions before I eventually start looking for a camp out at that point. Just entered Upper Quinton, which means we are officially in the Cotswolds. Woo! I say that surrounded by houses. Look at this. Now the funny thing is, I've actually been here before. I don't recognize the name, but I recognize that building and I recognize that bench. So the second I hit the Cotswolds, I'm already in a familiar place. So I think I'm going to stay here for a little while and rest. I'm running a little low on water and I found this garden hose outside someone's house. I've knocked on the door twice, no one seems to be home, but I'm sure they won't mind me grabbing some water. I remember this last time I did it. It wasn't as bad as it is now, but you could tell it was on the way to sort of rotting. There's something so exhilarating about hiking a path I've hiked before. It's so familiar to me. It makes me really feel like I'm home, you know? This is familiar territory, it's very comfortable. Such a beautiful day. Way nicer than yesterday. Yesterday was nice, but too hot. Today it's just right. I think it's only 24 degrees C. Hot, but pleasant, not too bad. Way better than horrible rain, I'll say that. If it could be like this every day for the next week, that'd be amazing. I'd love it. It's 5 right now, and I'm about 3 miles away from Chipping Camden, which is good, so that'll be my next resting point. I don't know if I'll be able to get there in an hour, but maybe about 6:30 or something like that, chill out there for a little bit, 30 minutes, and then make my way onwards from there. At that point, whichever place I find is where I'll be stopping for the night, so hopefully I can find something kind of chill and secluded. Pretty good. I doubt I'm going to finish all that water, but I'm going to give it a go. Oh, I think I'm going to drink the water first and then fill up the rest inside the Camelback, and then I'll just sip on the energy drink along the way. Well, sports drink, not really an energy drink. Definitely need this food though. It is going in. I found a pretty decent spot here, just a little bit further from the path. I just need to clear all this up. It does feel kind of nice to have this spot, but I don't want to count my eggs just yet, because once I'm inside the tent, I'll be fine. And as you know, keep the noise down. I mean, what am I gonna? I'm gonna blast a boombox or something like that while I'm in the tent. What am I doing? I'm supposed to be quiet. Oh, I got lost for a bit there. I'm a little bit loopy. Right, I'm going to clean all this up and see if I can get something going. I've got to be careful of this stuff though, this holly. So I might try and keep it a bit more to the right. I'm going to try my best. I should be good. All right, everyone. I'm nice and snug inside the tent. Amazing day out.
How many miles did I eventually do?
I did, what, 18 miles? There's a spider on the outside. Okay, cool. You can see him right here. It's not the perfect spot. Maybe it is the perfect spot because it's super stealth campy. I'm talking too much. It's already been 3 minutes. I hope you all have a good night, or whatever you're doing. I hope it just goes well for you. Yeah, that's nice. See you tomorrow. You can see some horrible clouds in the distance, and it also is quite windy today. It is supposed to rain today, apparently from 12 till 3 or 12 till 2, something like that, quite heavily. So my hope is I can find shelter during that time, because I'd rather not be out in the rain. Yeah, you can really see it in the distance there. It looks horrible. I don't know whether I should keep the poncho on or not. It's only 9 right now, so still got a while until the rain's supposed to be here, but you know, it's just a rough guide. Anyway, I'm gonna find a place to chill out and eat some food I've got. I think I'm gonna store the poncho for the time being. It's roasting, and at the moment I feel sorry for anyone that gets close to me because I smell disgusting. And if I can smell it, they can definitely smell it. Just past the 50-mile mark. 5 miles till I get to Morton in Marsh, and then after that another 5 miles until I get to Stow on the Wold. Get past the 60-mile mark and that will officially be halfway the trip, which is kind of crazy to think about. I should be able to get a little bit more than halfway today. It's supposed to be a thunderstorm at 12-ish, so I'd like to get into some shelter for a couple hours out of that. It's supposed to stop at 2 or something like that, a little bit after 2, or at least significantly slows down. But I'd rather not be in that mess, so get to a nice cafe or a pub or something like that in Morton and Marsh, maybe by 12. That would be ideal, maybe a little bit before. But it's currently 25 to 10, so I think it's definitely doable. I think I will get there roughly in time. Lull uphill after Blockley, on the way to Morton Marsh. Oh, keep thinking about that cafe. I've been to this garden centre before. It's a pretty cool one, sort of like an arboretum kind of place, and it has a really nice cafe, so I thought I'd stop here for maybe a couple hours. Not looking good on the forecast. It's going to be raining all the way until sort of 2-ish with thunderstorms. So I'm probably going to be here for about 2 hours, I would say. 2.5 hours. It's only 11:30 right now, so I'm just going to have to chill out for a bit. Just leaving the cafe right now. I was there for about 2.5 hours and I feel really refreshed. Just dodged the storm as well. It was around about 2 hours of heavy rain. I still need to get to Morton in Marsh, although I'm just going to go past it, I think. I did fill up on water as well while I was there, so I've got a full camelback. And I want to be able to get to Stow in the Wold, probably get some lunch there. I need to see if there's any shops there, or get some dinner there, I suppose. It depends. That's only about 5-6 miles away, so I should be able to get there pretty quickly. It's only 2 right now. Plenty of time in the day. Plenty of time to chill out, take my time, enjoy the views, enjoy the hike, enjoy life, enjoy everything. There was a Tesco Express as I was walking along the path, so I figured I'd just get some moisturiser there. Got myself a little sports drink as well, why not? Feeling cheeky. I definitely prefer the theme. Excuse me. I definitely prefer the theme of this year's hike. Last year, a lot more urban, a lot more ups and downs as well. This hike so far, my body feels a lot stronger, way less issues, nothing's broken or hurts or anything like that. It's just been a lot more relaxed. I've got to really enjoy the countryside and the beauty of the Cotswolds and of this trail, the Monarch's Way. Fantastic. Absolutely loving it. I hope it continues this year, I hope the rest of it is just more chilled out, more relaxed. I'm just hiking away, exploring. Nice little break at that pub there, very relaxing. Only there for about 30 minutes, had a nice lemonade, that was amazing. Feels really good to get past that 10-mile mark, although actually technically 9-mile mark. No, 11-mile mark, I think it was at 49 miles when I started today. Sorry, I need to do this or I can't hear the cars coming. I got a funny little cowlick going there though, it's pretty sweet. What was I saying? I don't know. Had some nuts when I was there. Great! I got a bunch of food to snack on here. Something else that's really weird I noticed is there is a trespass shop right there, which is a bit interesting. That's the shop I got my boots from last year when they broke. Good to know if my boots were broken this year, there'd be a trespass for me to get boots from, so that's good. Although I'm going to be going past it now, so I hope my boots don't break. Thank God, my 2 favourite things, hardwood logs and eggs. Interesting predicament right now. I've only done 14 miles today and I just found this cool spot right here, which I think will be a perfect wild camping space underneath this canopy. There is a campsite I was looking at staying at. I've not booked it yet, but if I can still book it, just before Cirencester, and it would be really nice to have a campsite. So I'm umming and ahhing about it because that's about 25 miles away from here. So I don't think I want to do a 25-mile day. Even the idea of doing a 20-mile day is a lot. So I'm umming and ahhing about it. I don't have to go to the campsite, that's the thing. But I would really like to. So there are a couple spots along the journey where I think I could cut a few corners to shave some miles off. And I'm thinking about it. Lots of decision making, but I'm definitely staying here tonight. I feel like it right now. It's 20 to 7, so it's kind of that weird time where really I should be finding a spot. And I don't think there's going to be another spot like this for the next 6 miles or so, by the looks of it anyway. Instead of risking it, I think it's just better to stay here. It's been an okay day. I think it's been the most difficult day for some reason. I think there's been a lot of uphill today, so I think it's... I keep saying I think. It's annoying me. I think too much. I can't think straight right now. I'm really tired, and holding the camera and my phone at the same time is causing both of my arms to go numb. The things I do for content. I'm gonna go to bed. You have a good night. Bye-bye. Good morning, everyone. Unfortunately, last night I left the camelback lid off. Not too sure how I managed to do that. So I've lost a lot of water, and unfortunately it's soaked down here. Kind of saturated down there now. Thankfully, in a weird way, my clothing was all down there. So I am soaked through, or at least my top half is. My trousers are fine, and I'm freezing. But it's supposed to be nice all morning, so at least there was something there to soak up a lot of that water. I have lost a decent amount of that water as well, although I am fairly well hydrated, so it's not too bad. It's only 4 miles until Bourton-on-the-Water, so should be alright. I'll be able to get some water there. Well, it's in the name, so I should be able to get some water there. It's not the best start to the morning, but it could have been way worse, so I'm gonna get packed up and get out of here. Just finishing packing up. I think I might have been underselling it a little bit with how soaked things actually were. The whole underside of the tent was completely soaked through. The bottom of the sleeping mat was soaked through as well. Even the sleeping bag cover was a little bit damp. I dried that off as much as I could. Thermal cover that I used, the thermal pad, that was soaked as well. Not soaked, but damp is probably a better word to use for all of this stuff. Either way, something like this that happens on the trip can be disastrous. New protocol is definitely that the camelback stays outside the backpack from now on to avoid any mistakes like that happening again. There's basically barely any water left. It was almost full yesterday, so a lot of that water is on my clothing, and thankfully I brought that towel with me, and the towel is soaked now as well, but if I didn't have that towel, this would be a disaster. I need to check up on that campsite to see if there's even a place available. If there is, I'm kind of hoping they might have a dry room or even just a bathroom that's warm, and maybe I can hopefully use that to help dry everything off a little bit. So I can cut a couple corners along the Monarch's Way today to do that. There are a couple sections where I could just kind of take a shortcut here or there to trim some miles off. So maybe I can turn what will be a 25-mile day into maybe like a 21, 22-mile day, which is a bit more reasonable. I must admit, I'm a little bit frustrated at myself for allowing that to happen. Really should keep the camelback outside of the tent in the future. One mistake is a lesson learned, so that's good. I must have forgot to put the cap on when I went for a drink overnight, or just didn't put it on properly and it came loose. And then if you don't put the cap on, it will just dribble overnight. Thankfully, the hose was over my clothing where I put my clothing, so most of my clothing I think my clothing absorbed most of the water, thankfully. And because it's a lovely, beautiful, sunny morning, that is drying off quite nicely. So very grateful for that. Just getting out of Bourton-on-the-Water. Those pancakes were a nice little change. I was thinking about just going with the English breakfast again, you know, it's got everything, but pancakes, we go for pancakes, so just something different, you know. Had a pineapple juice as well. I was thinking about getting the coffee, but that pineapple juice was talking to me, whispering sweet nothings into my ears. Anyway, good news, done some research, and I booked that campsite, £30 a night, It was a sloped pitch though, unfortunately. It was the only one they had left. The really good news is they do have a tumble dryer and what looks like a dry room where the tumble dryer is. So hopefully, it does look like a busy campsite, but hopefully it's not that busy today. It's midweek, so might be all right. The main downside is this is a push day. So it was going to be 25 miles, but I've managed to find some corners to cut on the Monarch's Way, and I've brought it down to 21. Now I've already done 3 of those miles to get to Borton, so it's going to be a 18-mile day now. Well, I've got 18 miles left to do, so really got to push it. Right now it's 20 to 11, so I got time. I got plenty of time. I am supposed to get there by 7, so at the absolute latest. So I might not be able to have too many breaks today, and instead just push it, get those miles in. It's going to help me catch up from what little I did yesterday as well. Catch up a bit. Well, actually, I already am caught up, so I'm putting too much pressure on myself. Anyway, let's enjoy the walk. Took a little detour off the Monarch's Way through Chedworth because it looked a little quicker and a little less turbulent as well. There's this horrible decline and incline section that I wanted to avoid. I mean, Chedworth still wasn't great. There still was a decline and incline, but I don't think it's as bad. I'm just about to make it back onto the Monarch's Way from here. I've been kind of lucky so far with the rain. It's just drizzled here or there, but nothing crazy. I've seen these horrible clouds all around me, and the wind I think is going this way. And you can see this horrible cloud ahead of me now. And I think it's not going toward... Actually, is it wind coming up from here? I can't tell. I've lost all my senses. Oh look, there's a lovely blue patch over there. I want that bit. Oh, it's some proper rainy weather. There's a tree line coming up. I'm going to take cover in there because I am soaking fast. Whew, finally got out of that shelter. That was about 30 minutes worth of just consistent downpour. Thankfully it's slowed down and the sun is coming out as well, so hopefully that'll help dry me out a little bit. It was kind of cozy though, just chilling out in my little poncho. That's why I love this thing. So you can just sit down, hunker in like a turtle, and you're just completely dry from any kind of torrential rain. About 4 miles left to go. It is currently 4:30, so decent amount of time. Technically I just had a break, I guess, so keep going. I'm glad that sun's come out. Right, now I am in 91. I just got some coins as well, pound coins, for the tumble dryer. It's supposed to be in this amenities building. Apparently there's a chair in there and music, so I can lounge around and chill out. I'm not gonna lie, this is the most beautiful thing I think I've ever seen in my life. Pitch 91, looking good. Right, my tent's all set up. The goal is I'm gonna have a shower somehow. I'm just gonna use the dampish cloth I've got. It'll probably be good enough. I'm gross anyway, so may as well. And then I'm gonna wash all my clothes and then dry them as well. So I'll put them in the washing machine for a little bit, and then I'll put them in the dryer, and then I'll also dry anything else that I need to in my backpack. The only thing that's set up is my tent right now. I've got to kind of hold this, one of these annoying ones. I think I'm just going to put my stuff in this corner. Hi! How are you doing? You good? I'm great. How are you doing? These are my grandfather pajamas. This is the style. Okay, this is the pajama style. I'm going to do like the catwalk. It's ridiculous. I'm really glad I'm here. This is so awesome. What time is it? 7. Made it for 7. I'm going to sit down for a second. Oh, God. That shower didn't really do anything. That's not true, actually. I think it helped a bit. I feel better, but I probably still stink. Jesus. That is aggressive. And for those that are wondering, this is why the light's not on. Hi. I know it's because I'm recording at 30 frames per second and not 25. I'm doing a test on this video to record at 30 instead of 25. Should really be recording at 25 in this country because otherwise you get that along. But, yeah. Oh my God. I wonder if the kettle's still hot. Oh, it is. I might go for seconds, I'm not gonna lie. Well, guess I'm waiting in here until the rain stops. I'm just gonna stay in here. Nothing can hurt me.
Oh, the brightness isn't enough again. Ugh. Hi. Wait, let's make it super bright. Oh my God! I'm staring at the sun. Right. I'm in bed. I look so petrified. I'm in bed. I'm exhausted. Amazing day out. I really feel like I've done an incredible job today. Knackered. Really, this campsite, the best reward. Amazing. That dry room with the tumble dry and all that. That was so relaxing. I was in there for maybe an hour and a half. Completely chilled out. Everything is super dry. I feel incredible, nice and clean and refreshed. And I can't wait to see you tomorrow for more Monarch's Way. You have a good night. Bye-bye. Ready to go for another day of Monarch's Way adventuring. Looking forward to getting into Cirencester. Not only because I'm looking forward to getting something to eat, proper to eat, but also because I love Cirencester. It's great, it's a very nice place. And it's where I discovered the Monarch's Way. I'm going to show you the tablet where I found the Monarch's Way route and sort of read up on about it and on the history of it, and it's why I'm here today. So looking forward to showing that. Huh? Those blue eyes look amazing. I got nothing for you, I'm afraid. You want scratches? You're like a wildcat, aren't you? There you gone. Adorable. Just entering Cirencester. I really need to take this backpack off. My left shoulder is killing me. I can't wait for a nice coffee. Oh, and another English breakfast, I think. I want another big hearty meal. Just made it out of Cirencester. Really nice there. Didn't spend too much time there, but the cafe was really good. Quite cheap as well. Nice little place. I just made it to the tablet that I was talking about, which is where I first discovered the Monarch's Way. There we are. The Monarch's Way footpath approximates the escape route taken by King Charles II in 1651 after being defeated by Oliver Cromwell's New Model Army in the Battle of Worcester, the final battle of the English Civil War.
Starting in Worcester, the 615 mile, actually 625 mile, travel to Stratford-upon-Avon, Stow-in-the-Wold, Cirencester, Bristol, along the Dorset coast to Brighton, and finally Shoreham by the sea. Amazing. So we are there, Cirencester, on year 2. So year 1 was from Worcester all the way to Bromsgrove right there. Year 2, that's how much we've done so far, all the way to Yate, which is between Bristol and I guess Chipping Sodbury, I believe. Tetbury will be passing tomorrow. And yeah, amazing. It's kind of incredible to me to imagine that I walked past this stone tablet information board thing probably a couple years ago now, maybe 3-4 years ago. And I love this hiking route, so I usually do it at least once a year, just not the Monarch's Way. Well, I guess technically I'm on the Monarch's Way once a year now, but not the whole thing. But it's weird to have passed it, and when I read it I was like, this is amazing, I want to do this. And now I'm here, now I'm doing it. I was at the time thinking I could do it all in one big go, but who has time for that? You have to work. Who has 6 weeks holiday? I guess I could just not work and try and do it all in one big go, but to be honest, I don't know if my body would be able to handle that. I suppose if I took weekends off, chilled out at hotels more or something like that, maybe it could be done. Maybe something to do later on in life. That'd be kind of a different approach. Maybe instead of the wild camping and all that stuff, I just do the whole hike, but I just sort of easy mode, like lightweight, stop at hotels or inns or anything like that and just be way more chill about it. I might do that. That'd be kind of fun to look back on the adventure I've been on in my youth, bombing it, with this backpack. Yeah, that'd be kind of fun. Maybe like a Twilight Years kind of thing. Remembering what I did in my more youthful years and saying goodbye to that, I suppose. It's kind of sad to think about now. Now I'm kind of depressed, but then not, because I'm youthful still and I've got all this energy and time left. But it will go quick. Best take advantage of it like I am now. So should the rest of you, I would say. This is nice. This ended well. I like that. Nice little speech. We've got a really cool tower I've been looking forward to seeing for the whole trip. It's right next to this dried out canal bed right here. Here's the tower. So there's a bench. I want to sit on that for a little bit, but let's check out this cool tower. It's almost like originally it was maybe an old medieval tower, and then it's been upgraded at some point. Some railings right there. And obviously the wildlife has slowly taken over. There's this big tree that's grown. This wasn't here before, I'm pretty sure. Very cool looking. Not just sure if someone lived in there for a time or what the history is about it, but it is quite cool looking. So usually for the Cirencester walk I'd go that way and then left, and you'll get to sort of some train tunnels. Here's some fun information board for those interested. However, I will be going this way. Feels weird, I've done this walk so many times, this Cirencester walk, and I've never gone this way, so a bit of a change. I do have sun cream on, so the sun's not that bad, although I have been using the hood to sort of get out most of it. Whew. Crazy ass flash rain just came through. Put the poncho on and sat down for a little bit, but it's stopped now. That came out of nowhere. Similar to yesterday, just absolutely poured it down, but at least this time around it was only for a minute or two. It's the most dilapidated phone box I think I've ever seen. Oh, there's a massive web in there as well. Wow, look at that. Amazing. I think we'll let the spiders keep their webs. Wonder what this was for. I think a train track went through here a little while ago. It was a bridge that collapsed. Yeah, I'm not too sure. From this angle, it looks like it used to be a bridge. Interesting though. There's around about 7 right now. It's a nice forest. I think I'm going to stay here for tonight. So I've got a nice little patch here sorted out. So I'm just going to put my tent there. I am very, very low on water. I've just got enough there just to drink casually, so I don't feel too parched overnight. But I'm probably going to have to hiking with nothing left. Feeling a little bit more exhausted though, definitely. I think I do really like the idea of just getting the last day done tomorrow on the 7th day instead of doing the 8th day. Just doing a big push day, get it done, which means this is the last wild camp, which it's kind of sad. That was quick. That was quick.
Big day tomorrow though. Yes, 19 miles is difficult. I'm hoping I can get to Tetbury, resupply. Definitely need it. I'm very low on water now. I think I got a spider on my... I got a spider on my arm. Hold on a minute. Yeah. There's a couple spiders in here I've been getting rid of periodically. What was I doing? The power is on 69 right now. Let's go. I'm looking for any pound of joy I can find right now. I mean, I say that. I feel really good. I feel blessed. Probably not going to get up super early, like I said, because I just looked on the train app that I've got, and there's going to be trains all day, even including late into the night, to get to where I want to go. So that's awesome. So I'm good in that regard. I can kind of take my time, which is nice. It is going to be raining from 1 till forever. A bit heavy rain as well, so I would like to get a good chunk of it done in the morning. Crazy to think that I'm going to get this trip done a day early though. 7 days for the Monarch's Way this year. This year has been so good. I mean, last year was really exciting and eventful and painful, I will say. This year, a lot more relaxed, a lot more chill. We actually got some campsites this year, which was nice. No hotels, but campsites, especially yesterday's campsite. Oh, fantastic. That was absolutely what I needed. Very relaxed. And yeah, so, and it's the last wild camp tonight. I'm going to savor it. I feel really comfortable and cozy right now, really cleaned up. I just need to brush my teeth and then I'm going to collapse. It's only 8 right now. It is sundown. It's getting dark noticeably. Yeah, I've been talking too long. This has been 4 minutes. Are you really going to watch me spout around for 4 minutes? I'm probably going to have to cut some of this. Maybe I won't. I mean, if you made it this far, then I must be entertaining. Or you're crazy. Or both. Anyway, I hope you have a good night. Bye-bye.
Good morning everyone, leave no trace. Last camping spot of the trip. It's kind of sad. Already, that was quick. That was really quick. Beautiful spot as well. This has been an amazing place to pitch up for the night. I think I went this way. Let's hope I don't get lost in the forest. It was sort of this way, I think, yeah. I'm gonna see how good my navigation skills are. Gonna make my way up to Tetbury. I'm feeling a bit dehydrated and quite hungry. Really excited to finish off the trip though. My body is definitely ready for some rest. The 8th day was more of just a precaution, mostly based on trains and things like that, but it looks like the trains are fantastic. So, not gonna really need that 8th day, I think. But it is gonna be sad to leave though already. That was quick. Now I'm gonna wait another year to get back onto the Monarch's Way again. Definitely looking forward to that. Good start to the morning. This just fell off again. I might put another round of tape on. Tetbury, 1/4 mile away. Look at this, Monarch's Way, yes. Chapter 25, Cirencester to Tetbury. Have I been missing all these signs? I don't think so. Oh wait, is that Tetbury? Yeah, that's Tetbury. Chipping Sotbury is actually where Yate is. Yate's on the left side, so Chipping Sotbury is actually where we're ending up. And then we got all this to do over the next 3 years. Keep thinking about that, visiting that stone again. Second year already, 3 more of these to go. These are epic adventures. This year's been a fun one. This one's kind of been like a nostalgia year almost, just going through the Cotswolds, and I do loads of hiking in the Cotswolds. So it's been really fun to see all the same areas again and visit a few places I've not been to for a little while. Beyond this though, the Monarch's Way is going to be completely unique, I think. I'll need to double check, but I'm pretty sure I've not been to most places where the Monarch's Way goes through. I think it goes near Stonehenge, but I think it's still kind of far away. I think there's a little story about that where King Charles II actually took like a day trip for some reason on his escape. He took like a day off to go. He took a day off from his escape to go to Stonehenge or something and then back. Anyway, I need to recheck that up, but I think for some reason that's popping into my head. Kind of funny to think about. I'm feeling full after that French toast. That was amazing. It looked incredible as well. About 16 miles left to do. I've done a mile out of Tetbury, I mean. Tetford. Is it Tetbury? To be honest, I probably should have sat in that cafe a little longer. I think I'm still digesting the food. And I'm also doing an uphill. I should really not record when I'm doing uphill. Yeah, there's like a ladder to get to a door or something. That's weird, like a fire escape. You imagine if that was the only way in and out of your house? Ooh, that seems awful. Imagine getting the shopping in and out. I'm going to try and keep a marching pace. Still got quite a lot left to do. It is supposed to start heavy raining after about 1 or 2. I'm definitely going to be caught up in that. Autumn's definitely on the way. I can just feel it. There's nice colourful leaves all over the ground now, or starting to form anyway. I'm ready for it. It's been an okay summer, very warm, but I am an autumn kind of man. I'm not gonna lie to you. I love autumn, my favorite season. I can smell it in the air as well. Really hoping to enjoy the rest of the Monarch's Way this year. Let's get to it. Wish me luck. I'm gonna get hexed. I'm not gonna go in there because it does kind of freak me out a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, there's even a fireplace. Completely overgrown. Looks like a face. Look at that. Yeah, that's why I don't want to go in. I didn't go in there, the camera did though, so you've all been hexed. Oh, there's a doorway. Another fireplace there. Looks quite quaint. Gonna find a body in a bit. Any Blair witches right now watching, I didn't go in the house. I am leaving your property intact. I do apologise for trespassing. I wonder how long that's been like that. It's kind of crazy to imagine someone was just kind of living their cute little quaint life there a long time ago. I'm assuming it's one of those situations where, you know, maybe they were the last descendant, they died, no one else could take the house, and it just kind of got left there. There's crazy situations like that, right, where someone dies, there's no family left, and they probably just sit in that house for a long time before someone turns up, you know? It's a sad way to go. You know, for a second there I thought I was a giant, but these are just all calves. Oh, one of them's getting busy. Too early, mate. She's underage. Well, he's underage. Maybe they're just playing, I don't know. Yeah, these cows are tiny. Kind of cute. Although they can still absolutely destroy me, so especially this one, he's giving me the eyes. You good, bud? I'm gonna stare you down, sup. Sup, dude. Make me. We're going for it.
Oh, I'm a masochist. I love that feeling.
Nice little break at that pub. I've already been marching. Got about 6 miles done in only an hour and a half. So that's pretty crazy. I am really, really excited to just sleep in a nice warm bed. Cozy and comfortable in a warm room with a nice cup of tea on the side. Oh, that's what's really getting me going, you know. You know, it's funny. I probably won't sleep as well. I often find that when I've been out camping and hiking for a while. I really enjoy a nice warm bed, but it feels a bit uneasy for a little bit, you know. It's weird. There's like a sort of, I don't know, grace period where you kind of need to get used to the comforts again. Definitely appreciate them though when they're there. Definitely. Haven't really been looking at the camera. I've been looking around the sides for some reason. Hi, you good? Just lost in thought, admiring the trail. Alright, welcomes careful drivers but not careful hikers. That's discrimination. I don't like that. I don't want to be here now. It fell off again. Ah! I'm just gonna have to hold it. When it gets wet, the adhesive can't hold. It's just a temporary fix. Good news is if I get attacked by any unruly brigands, I got a mace now. I'm sure I'll probably get arrested for having a deadly weapon at this rate. I only got about 3 more miles to go. I have the energy for this. Get in there, you. Oh. I'd be terrible in a saw trap. I don't know if the camera got that. The thing bonked me. It's not what I need right now, man. I don't need this. Look at this weather. It's an interesting phenomenon when you know you're nearly at the end, your body starts giving up on you slowly. I get that in all my trips. I mean, it's not necessarily just because I've been hiking for nearly 117 miles for 7 days straight. It's not that, nah. No, it's not that at all. I can't believe I did 133 last year with a busted foot. Absolute trooper I was in the past. Now I'm just all mushy and weak. There's something amazing about having an adventure every day that really invigorates the spirit, lifts the life up. Definitely gonna miss it. Beaconsfield or Beaconsfield or Baconsfield. I know which one I prefer. I went the wrong way. I'm walking along this road to get back onto the trail. This wind keeps attacking me. It's just throwing verbal insults my way. You're worthless. Your life means nothing. Go away, wind. Screw you. No one likes you anyway. Celebration times. Come on. It's a celebration. I think it's some sort of dovecot. I don't know if I really should look in here, but curiosity makes me want to take a little bit of a gander. Oh no, it's locked properly. Boo! Boo! I'm the curious cat. Here we are. I guess we were on the right path. I'm not just sure why I didn't see any signs for a while. It was just Cotswold Way signs. Yeah, see, there's another Cotswold Way sign there. Maybe they've got like a competition. You know, the Cotswold Way keep trying to get rid of the Monarch's Way signs, you know. They got like a mafia going on. Like, if you put any more Cotswold, any of your filthy Monarch's Way signs up, I'm gonna batten you, eh? Huh? Listen, stop, calm down. Probably someone watching me will think I'm a freaking crazy person. I am so creeped out right now by this. Wow. I mean, it's impressive. I think it's a monkey. I can't quite tell, to be honest. I am uneased, to say the least. Cool though. Not the most glorious end to a trip, but definitely an end. That's for sure. I lost my mind for a bit there, but it's fine. I've reached a point of tranquility. Nearly at the end. I think I got about half a mile left before I get off the Monarch's Way. Quite the contrast compared to last year. It was all nice and sunny at the end, and calm and chilled out, and now it's cold, it's rainy, it's windy, it's loud. This is the only bit of shelter I could find. Amazing adventure. This year's definitely been a lot more chilled out and easy, although I will admit this last day has definitely been a bit more of a challenge. My feet are killing me. 19 miles in weather like this. I mean, well, mostly weather like this. The first half of the day was actually quite nice. But yeah, through the Cotswolds, it's been amazing to see so many familiar places again. Pass through so many beautiful towns and villages. Stop off at a lot of pubs, cafes as well. Definitely the highlights. Campsites, especially that second campsite with the dry room. Oh, amazing. That was a really nice evening, I'm not gonna lie. It was raining a bit outside as well while I was chilled out in there, all nice and warm in my pajamas. It was fantastic. Year 2 conquered, done. I best let you go. Incredible trip. Loved it. Got it done in 7 days as well instead of 8 days. So that's really good. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this adventure as much as I've enjoyed recording it and going through it. The Monarch's Way definitely has a place in my heart, and I'm looking forward to starting it again or getting back onto it next year. Yeah, amazing trip. I've been looking away too much. Hi, I hope you're good, and I hope you have a good day, or I guess year, because I'll be seeing you on this trip next year. If you haven't seen the first half of the trip, definitely recommend watching it. There might be a little ping somewhere in the video. You can watch these isolated though, to be honest. You don't have to watch them in order. I feel like they're nice isolated adventures in and of themselves. And until next time, I don't think there's anything else I need to say. If there is, then it probably didn't matter. That's how it works, really. I'm sure that's how it works. Yeah, you have a good one. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye now. I made it to the station with 1 minute spare to get on my train, and it's delayed by 6 minutes. Woo! The one time I want a train to be delayed. Oh, this trip was amazing.